Good evening, my YouTube friends and family. We are back. Yes, summer is almost over, and we are now just getting our second video out for the month of August. I do apologize for all you dumb grunt super freaky fans out there. Much appreciated. Our subscribers are growing. Thank you guys very much. We are going to get into our meat birds. We got 25 Cornish cross birds at the beginning of May, and just finished dispatching them a couple weeks ago. And we got those birds and right around the beginning of May, and then dispatched them throughout August, and just finished up last week with those birds. Wanted to share with you just exactly how much does it cost to raise your own meat birds, and is it worth it? So short video, let's get into it. Mama and I are getting ready to process these last 8 birds, and we are going to can the legs and thighs, maybe some of the wings, and then we are going to vacuum seal and freeze the breasts and the tenders. But I haven't been weighing all these birds out as we process them, so I'm going to take the last 8 here. We're going to throw them on a scale, and then I will share with you guys just how much it cost for us to raise 25 Cornish cross meat birds, and how much it ended up being per pound. So let's throw some of these legs and wings on the scale, see what we get. Alright, first bird here, we got 1 whole chicken minus the breasts and the tenders in there. Mama weighed them out separately, and she has been weighing them, and that's with the tear, so that's 2.8 pounds with the bone in. First bird. Second bird, 2.97 and 2.94. So we'll average that out. These was the last 8 birds, and we did take the larger birds initially just to give the last ones a little bit more time to get some meat on their bones. So we're going to average those 3 birds out, and what that is what we'll use for the numbers. Alright, so before we start cutting these up, just wanted to let you guys take a look at them, see what they look like. And these are Cornish cross, and they are some pretty nice meat birds. Of course, the butcher isn't very good, but that's some. I can't wait to tear into these. So we have the breast, legs, and thighs. Here we got some wings. Mama's going to keep the wings out so we can make some barbecued wings, and then we have the tender. And I just learned this what, 2 years ago when we first started processing these birds. We have gotten 25 birds for the past 3 years to feed our family, and that works out pretty good. But the tender, the chicken tender, is actually a separate cut of meat, and it is under the breast. So that's really good for chicken tenders, and just to slice up real thin and put it in all kinds of stuff. But that's what we got. I'm going to start whacking these legs off, and we will start putting them in some cans. Alright, so real quick, I just want to show you guys how we separate these legs and thighs. It's a pretty neat trick. All these birds, as I've learned to process them, you just follow the lines that the Lord has provided. So we're going to cut this right across here, and if we cut it right, we'll cut right down through that membrane, and it cuts it really nice and in half. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, but I just try to follow the path. And of course, if you hit a bone, move over a little bit, and voila, just like that. Separates it out pretty nice, pretty even. Now you got a leg and a thigh. But just wanted to share that neat little trick. Follow the path, cut on the fat lines, and everything will separate really easily. So with all the chicken, we got 5 small pints of chicken corn soup here that we canned. We also got 24 quart jars of legs, thighs, and thighs, yes. And then we got 19 quarts of chicken corn soup that we used, garden corn and chickens out of the compound. So we also have breasts and tenders, and they are in the freezer. Alright, so breasts we froze them up in 2-pound packs. Got 1 or 2 breasts. Of course, we got tenders, and we did keep some of the wings out for barbecued wings. But yes, we're pretty good for the chicken. It's all packed up, and that's where all the birds went. So there you have it. I did not weigh out all these birds as we killed them. It was a 3-week process, 8 at a time. The last batch we did 9, but on the last batch I did weigh out 3 birds, and we got an average of what it costs. So I got my cheat sheet here listed out. We bought 25 Cornish cross meat birds from Myers Poultry, and I'll leave all the places where we bought all this stuff down in the description. Check it out if you think it's worth getting your own birds and putting a bit of time and effort into getting them. So 25 meat birds we got from Myers Poultry out of South Fork, Pennsylvania. Those birds cost us $1.99 each, and $17 shipping. We got 25 birds. That total with shipping was $66.75. We got Kalmbach 25% start to finish feed, and we got that at our local farmstead. It's called Cedar Farm Supplies. It is on Route 40 right down here down the road from us. And we used 8 bags of that feed, 8 50-pound bags. Those bags cost us $19.49. We also got 1 bag of starter feed when they was chicks. That was also $19.49. So the total cost of feed, I'm going to put it up here for you. You can check my math. Total cost for the feed was $175.41. The birds were $66.75. We had, off the 3 birds that we averaged, legs, thighs, and wings with the bone in was 2.8 pounds, and then average of the breasts was 1.8 pounds per breast, plus the tenders. Tenders were 0.3 pounds, and an average full bird was 4.9 pounds total. So multiplied by the 25 birds, I think we did it with 24 birds. We actually had one that did not make it to the end, and we had 117.6 pounds of meat, divided by the total cost of $242.16, averaged us $2.06 per pound for that chicken. And it was not hatched here in the compound, but raised, fed, watered. Now we didn't add in there any cost for our jars and canning it, or any of the freezer bags. All that stuff was just stuff we keep here in-house. So I did not put that in here for this purpose. But hey man, $2.06 a pound for chicken. That's probably almost almost $2 a pound cheaper than what we're seeing at our local grocery stores. It's averaging $3, between I guess $3.60 and $3.80 a pound for chicken, depending on what cut it is. So this was an average of the whole bird. Hey, I will take that. To know what I am feeding my family, it is well worth it to me, especially if you get out there and you start reading labels. Read your labels. There is GMO and bioengineered food products in literally everything. That's coming up on another video. We also got some solar upgrades. I did dump some AC into the solar room. I modified the solar, our panel. I did some work with the grounds. All that's coming up. In addition to a 1-year update on how this system, this solar system, has been treating us so far, and I am loving it. It is nice to see that currently the sun is cooling my house, and it does power 95% of all the loads here in the compound. So until we meet again, my friends, always remember to smile, because God loves you.